Let me say something straight up. Some people don't marry because they're in love. They marry because they're calculating. And I didn't understand that until the man I married looked at me like a completed task. My name is Lauren Whitfield, and my marriage didn't fail. It finished exactly the way he designed it. I met Evan when my life was stable, and that wasn't an accident. I wasn't broke, I wasn't lost, I wasn't desperate. I had a career in finance compliance in Denver. Good money, clean credit, no baggage. That's important because predators don't hunt chaos. They hunt structure. They hunt people who have something to extract. Evan showed up calm, polished, and perfectly normal. No red flags. That's the first trick. Everybody loved Evan. Friends said he was solid, my parents said he was mature, my coworkers said I won. He didn't overshare, he didn't trauma dump, he didn't rush emotionally. Instead, he mirrored. Whatever I valued, he valued. Whatever I believed, he agreed with. At the time, I thought that meant compatibility. Now I know it meant profiling. 3 months in, he said, "I don't waste time." 6 months in, "I'm serious about marriage." 9 months in, "I already know you're the one." Notice something? He never talked about us. He talked about decisions already made. I didn't feel swept away. I felt chosen. That should have scared me. 2 months before the wedding, Evan brought out a prenup. Not a suggestion, a presentation. Printed, highlighted, reviewed by his attorney. He explained it like a business deal. No nerves, no discomfort, just confidence. That's when my stomach tightened. Because nobody that calm is protecting love. They're protecting leverage. I signed because I trusted the image. That signature quietly changed everything. Our wedding was beautiful, but it wasn't emotional. It was polished. He cried on cue, said all the right words, held my hand perfectly. People said it felt solid. It was, like concrete, already set. What I didn't know was that the most important paperwork had already been signed, before the vows. After the honeymoon, something changed. Not dramatically, subtly. He stopped asking my opinion, stopped including me in decisions, stopped explaining things. If I questioned him, he'd say, "You're overthinking again." That sentence slowly erased my confidence, because when someone sounds calm, you start believing you're the problem. I started checking myself, replaying conversations, second-guessing reactions, softening my tone. I became quieter, more agreeable, because peace felt safer than being told I was too much. That's how control works, not force, erosion. 8 months into the marriage, I opened his laptop. One email stopped my breath. From a divorce attorney. Subject line, "Asset Protection Strategy." Dated 3 weeks before our wedding. My chest went cold. I confronted him. He didn't panic. He leaned back and said, "That was before things got serious." We were engaged, venues booked, guests invited, and he said it like it was nothing. That's when I realized something terrifying. He wasn't scared, because he knew exactly what he was doing. After that day, reality stopped feeling solid. Every concern I raised was dismissed, every memory questioned, every instinct minimized. I started keeping notes, because I didn't trust my own mind anymore. And that's when it hit me. He wasn't confused, he was managing the narrative. I didn't know it yet, but by the time I found that email, my money, my future, and my exit options were already being quietly shut down. Because Evan didn't marry me to build a life, he married me to execute a plan. I find out just how deep that plan really goes.